What is going on, Foreign Fam? It is your boy ForeiignBoii back with another banger video, man. And I know y'all miss me. I'm not gonna lie, I've been gone for about a week and I really don't have much to say why I've been gone for about a week. Mainly because I've been at school. You know what I'm saying? School takes up a lot of time, especially when you're a junior. And I just been chilling, bro. Other than that, I've been wanting to get banger videos out for you guys. I was supposed to have a crazy video with Marcellus, but that's coming soon. This is the story time of when I kissed a girl with stank breath.
Alrighty then.
Hold on, man. I know y'all probably like,
whoa, what did this dude just say?
but look, hear me out, man. I'm gonna let you guys know what happened, exactly what happened. It's not as bad as it seems. Well, maybe it is, but in my eyes, it's not as bad as it seems, man. And when I tell the story, hopefully you guys think it's not that bad. I'm not nasty too. Like, I'm not going around kissing girls, random girls at that, with stank breath. But in this story time, you know what I'm saying, your boy went out. I'm not gonna lie, your boy went out, and you guys are probably gonna get on me in the comment section, but it's all good, man. I'm prepared for it, and your boy did go out, but it'll never happen again at that. Let me just say that, all right? And I know you guys are anxious to hear the story time of how I kissed a girl with stank breath, and I'm gonna get into that, but I have a huge quick announcement. I'm gonna try to make it as quick as possible. This is mandatory for the people who support me and that are in the foreign fam, so let's get straight into it. Let's go. All right, bro, so next Saturday, February 23rd, my merch drop Origin, which, by the way, I'm wearing the hoodie from the collection. You know what I'm saying? This is drip, you know what I'm saying? That thing, hey, oh man. This is that heat. So like I said, man, it's dropping next Saturday, February 23rd. Make sure you guys copy because it will be very limited. When I'm saying very limited, bro, I'm not kidding with y'all, bro. It's gonna be extremely limited. So if you guys are really interested in copying the merch, go follow my merch page on Instagram. It's at Foreign Collections, and that is where you guys will be notified first on the merch dates, the merch time drops, what the merch will be looking like first. You guys will be notified first about anything and everything to do with the merch. So make sure you guys go follow Foreign Collections, and that way you'll never miss a drop. Once it sells out, it will never drop again. Okay, you're gonna have to either pay resale or just wait for the next drop. This is the highest quality you can get, and for a cheap price, you can't beat it, man. Also, check the link down in the description down below. It'll be the first link in the description, as well as I'm putting it on all my older videos. And that link right there will take you to my merch website, to where you guys can pre-order your hoodie, your shirt, or both, so you don't have to wait till next Saturday and hope to get it. Pre-order it right now, or you can wait till next Saturday. Say you don't get paid until Friday, you know what I'm saying? You gotta make it spread. Wait till Saturday, but make sure you follow Foreign Collections so you will not be missed out on the drop. But let's get straight into the video, man. I know you guys are anxious. Let's get it. All right, so before we get into the video, I do want to mention that stank breath girl, if you're watching this, I mean no harm. I'm not gonna say your name in this video. I'm not gonna expose you. We don't talk anymore, so you're probably not watching it. But if you are, you know what I'm saying? If you are, no disrespect. I'm not gonna expose you, so you're good on that part. But let's get straight into the video off that. Let's get it. Alright, bro, so let's back up to a couple months ago. I want to say summertime. Yeah, summertime, because that's when the fair was going on, you know what I'm saying? Key point in the video, make sure you keep that in the back of your head, the fair. But anyways, I want to say July, maybe. Let's go with July. I believe it's July. I don't want to say August. July. Okay, July. That's what it is.
Alrighty then.
Alright, so it was a regular Friday. My boy Jamil and my other homie at the time, who were not cool anymore. Things happen, you know what I'm saying? You don't be cool with everybody for your whole life. But yeah, so my boy Jamil and my other homie at the time came and spent the night at my house. And you know, when you're at your boy house, you know, I'm spending the night and y'all late on a Friday night. If you ain't going to a party, you normally in the house ordering pizza with snacks, bro, playing the game, watching movies, chilling, you for me, on some regular chilling brother type of stuff. So that's what we were on, bro. But at the same time, we were trying to figure out what we are gonna do for the next day, which was Saturday, because y'all know Saturday is a day that teens strive, you know what I'm saying? That's the day that we look for. Fridays and Saturdays is the days that us teens look for. We're stuck in the jail cell in school, you know, free us. We just look forward to the weekends, you know what I mean? So that is what we were doing, bro. We're planning on what we're gonna do the next day. If you guys are not from where I'm from, which is Sacramento, bro, there's literally nothing for us to do out here, us teens. Okay, for us teens out here, there's really not much to do, you know what I'm saying? So mainly what we used to do, at least, was go to the mall. The mall is not as popping anymore because a lot of stuff happened, and you know what I'm saying, it's just not as popping anymore. But back in the day, bro, the mall was where it was at. Like, if you went to the mall, you seen everybody you knew, people you liked, people you didn't like. So like I said, there was other stuff here and there, a couple trampoline spots, a couple other spots here and there, but the mall was where it really went. So what it came down to was the mall, and it really didn't take us long to decide that. We ended up chilling the rest of the night, playing the games, and we ended up going to sleep. That's really it. I don't want to say too much on Friday because that has nothing to do really with the story. So boom, we wake up the next day, get ready, get dressed, you know what I'm saying, get in the Uber, we head to the mall. So as we're going to the mall, normally when we go to the mall, we eat at BJ's, you know what I'm saying? We might hit the movies every now and then if we got a female, or it's a movie that we really want to watch that we don't care if females go to, like Creed, for instance, or like Fast and Furious, something like that. We go to the mall and we're there for about an hour and a half. Like I said, bro, you're at the mall, you're literally walking around that bit 100 times, seeing the same faces, so it gets boring at times. So it's good to have your brothers with you and maybe a female, you know, to compliment you, you know, you know what I'm saying? We walking around, you know, people know us at the time. Like, we take pictures all the time. Every time I go to the mall, I take at least at least 15 pictures. On a bad day, on a good day, probably like 50 plus. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't lie. But so yeah, we're at the mall chilling. We're looking for females, you know what I'm saying? Cause that's what we do. You already know the food court is the main spot to kick it at when you don't want to walk around. So we walking around for a good, I want to say 30 minutes. As soon as we get in there, see a couple people, take a couple pictures. Then we go to the food court, chill there for like literally 30 minutes. Jamil ended up telling me, hey brother, like I got a female coming and we're gonna call her Snowflake, cause why not? You know what I mean? I'm not gonna tell her real name on here. So he had a girl he was talking to called Snowflake. You know, she was the cool little, you know what I'm saying, white girl. She was cool, but she wasn't my type. But, you know, she was cool. She ended up saying, yo, I'm finna come. I'm bringing my friends. Whoop-de-whoop. Because he was like, yo, I'm here with my brother, Kayvon, and boom, my other homie. So she was like, all right, bet. I'm already with my friends, so it shouldn't be no problem. You know what I'm saying? So they ended up coming, right? She ends up hugging him. Then she knows me as well, so she gave me a hug. She doesn't know my other homie, so she didn't really say much to him. So after I gave her the hug, I look at her friends, and they looking down at their phones like they nervous or something. Like, you know, I never met them a day in my life before that, and they never met me. They probably see me on Instagram, but that's about it. I look at them, they just looking at their phone the whole time, you know what I'm saying? Hella close to each other. So that's the time where I got to scan their badges. You know when you first meet a girl, you have to scan her badges and see what she's working with. If she's looking dead at your eyes, bro, it's gonna be awkward you scanning her badges, you know what I'm saying? So I'm happy that they were looking down at their phone, so I got to properly scan their badges, you know what I'm saying? That's what I do. So I start at the face, I'm eyeing them both down to the body, down to the feet. You gotta see what shoes they're rocking. If they're rocking some, you know, some team Jordans, they gotta go. I'm gonna call one itty bitty and I'm gonna call the other one Stank Breath. Yes, this is where you guys get introduced to Stank Breath, all right? I'm eyeing them both down. Okay, so Stank Breath is a little taller. I don't like that. I like shorter girls, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like 5'8", 5'9" myself. I like a girl that's about 5'3", 5'4". I was scanning the badges and itty bitty, her face was damn near bad, bro. She was bad, okay? So itty bitty's face was bad and Stank Breath was cool in the face. But Stank Breath got the body over her. She got a little bit of thickness to her. Itty bitty ain't really had a body, but she was there in the face. And they both had the rack. They both had the rack there, so that was cool. But itty bitty, there was something about her. I was feeling her, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm already knowing, like, bro, I'm trying to get itty bitty, you know what I'm saying? I want itty bitty. That's when I was going for it. So we go sit down next to him, and the other girls ain't really talking like that, you know what I'm saying? Itty bitty and Stank Breath are talking, but ooh, almost said her name. Snowflake knows me and Jamil, so she was chilling, she was talking to us, cooling for me, doing whatever. Long story short, Snowflake gets up and she was like, let's go to Paxton for me, let's just walk around. Jamil was like, all right, bet, you know, he got up, and then I was like, all right, for sure, bet. So then we all get up, except for the two girls. And I look back, I'm waiting for them to get up. I'm like waiting for them to make a move or something. They ain't getting up. So we walk off. I'm like, all right, whatever. So then I asked Snowflake, I'm like, bro, what your friends doing? Like, why they just sitting there? She was like, oh, they're just gonna chill for a little bit. I'm like, all right, bet. We go to Paxton for like a little bit. We go to Paxton for like 5 minutes. We walk in and literally walk out. I didn't really need nothing, and she just wanted to get up. So we walked out of Paxton. We went straight to Nordstrom. So we walk into Nordstrom, and we're on the top floor. So we walk in and we sit down like by the mannequins. You know what I'm saying? Where you're not supposed to sit, but we sat down anyways. We sat down on one of those things, and we were just chopping it up. Like Snowflake she had a cool vibe to her. So then here come the two girls, Stank Breath and Itty Bitty. They come in. They was on some like, oh, like, what's up, like, you know, not really trying to talk. Snowflake was like, all right, so what y'all trying to do? And I was like, shoot, we can hit the movies, we can go eat, we can do whatever, you feel me? We can do whatever, it ain't nothing to me. The two girls was like, wait, but we don't got no money. They were like, well, we hopefully somebody could pay for us. You know how girls be like, hopefully somebody can pay for us. And so I'm looking at them like this. Don't look at me, you know what I'm saying? Types of like, that's tough, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, I don't got no money on me, knowing damn well I did. I had a card on me, but I ain't had a cash. I wasn't telling them that because I'm not paying for them, especially if you ain't my girl, you know what I'm saying? Because that's just not what I do. People ain't gonna use me. So I was like, nah, I ain't got no money, I ain't gonna lie. I thought one of y'all was gonna pay for me on some funny stuff, right? They was like, oh no, we don't got no money. So then they was like, okay, well, we're just gonna walk around and ask people for money. They walked out and literally came back with like $8. Now mind you, the movies connected to the mall cost $6 per ticket. It's way cheaper than the one across the street. That one's $12.50. They taxing crazy, you feel me? So we walk downstairs in the mall, then we walk through Macy's, right? This is when I start noticing, right, that Stank Breath likes me. Like, mind you, I wanted Itty Bitty, but Stank Breath wanted me, which was bad because since Stank Breath wanted me, Itty Bitty was falling back. But I could tell she wanted me. But we gonna get to that, you know what I'm saying? So basically, long story short, we walking through Macy's, right? And she was talking to me because I used to talk to her friend. Like I said, I met Snowflake and her friend in my limo. I used to talk to her friend, and so it was also their friend. So then she was like, why would you talk to her? Like, you're so cute. And she's like, whatever. In my head, I'm like, whoa, this girl is really talking bad on her friend like that? Like, that is crazy. Just to get with me, that's honestly crazy. So I was like, well, she was cute to me. She was like, you could do way better. And she you know how the girls be there with like, trying to walk off hella feminine and stuff. So I'm like, okay, so she wants me, but I don't want her. That's when I started noticing she want me. So we walking through, right? We chilling, killing time, because we had like an hour left till the movie started. And by the way, they wanted to see Jurassic Park. So we was walking, it was an hour until the time, so we was walking in Macy's, and the girls was trying to get us on Snapchat and Instagram and all that type of stuff, you know, get a little bit of clout, which I wasn't minding you for me, because I was like, whatever. I ain't gonna lie, we was having dumb fun. So then it comes time to, you know what I'm saying, go to the movies. So we go to the movies. I don't know how exactly we got in. I think my boy pitched in, and then Jamil pitched in a little bit more. I think I ended up pitching in like a couple dollars, you know what I'm saying? This is when it gets to the point to where I'm noticing she has stank breath. So let's backtrack a little bit. So we're getting a ticket, right? Boom, we're getting a ticket. We go in. We didn't get no snacks or nothing. We literally go straight into the movie theater where they're playing the movie. And we walk in. The trailers aren't playing yet. Nobody's in there. So we was all like, okay. You know what I'm saying? We get to choose where we want to sit. Whoop-dee. You know what I'm saying? Whoop, you know the vibes. We all walk down to the same spot. Like, it was a row. You guys know how there's a left side, middle side, right side? We walk down to the row on the left side, and we sit down in these seats. Like, I'm on this seat, they're on that seat. Like, we're in a circle, basically, in the seats, and we're just talking, chopping it up. And it was kind of awkward because it was, like, some dead moments, some moments where, like, nobody was talking. So then in one of that moments, like, Jamil was like, okay, well, me and Snowflake finna go up here. Y'all can do what y'all want to do. So, boom, he go up there with his girl. And so it's just me, Stank Breath, Itty Bitty, and my boy. Stank Breath was like, okay, well, me and him finna go up there. So she grabbed my hand, we go up there, and I'm like, damn, bro, I'm not trying to be with her. I'm trying to be with Itty Bitty. Mind you, Stank Breath was cool looking. She was aight, not really my type, but I wanted Itty Bitty. When she said she was gonna take me up there, Itty Bitty was like, no, don't do that. So then Itty Bitty walked off because I guess she was not trying to be with my boy. So my boy was sitting there by himself, and then Itty Bitty was by herself. So we're sitting there talking or whatever. She's trying to hold my hand and stuff. I'm like, alright, whatever, bro. It's like, whatever. So then Jamil ends up walking over to us and sits like, you know, we're right here. We're in the middle. They sit 1, 2, 3, about 4 seats over to the left of us in the middle section. You guys know what I'm talking about. They sat down and was like, brother, I see you. I'm like, but I don't know, but you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I want other one, but I wasn't trying to say that out loud. So then his girl was like, oh, girl, Stank Breath, take my picture. You know what I'm saying? Stank Breath, take our pictures or whatever. So she gave him the phone, and Stank Breath was taking their pictures and stuff, all sexual pictures. You know how I go. It was dark in there, but it was one light shining on us. Like, it was one light shining on us. So they was taking dumb pictures. And then what do you know? Snowflake was like, oh, girl, let me take y'all pictures. I'm like, oh, no. Oh, no. This girl's gonna try to post me, get some clout, tell everybody we going out. You know what I'm saying? That's a rhyme. So this whole time she's taking the pictures, bro, my head's down like this, right? My head, I'm just looking down in all the pictures, having her hand on my crotch, taking pictures, you know what I'm saying? Just all type of wilding stuff, bro. She was wilding, right? So eventually the movie starts. I ain't gonna lie, there's something in my eyes, so that's why I'm messing with it. But the movie starts, so as soon as the movie starts and the lights go low, a couple people come in here and there, but not really a lot. So Jamil was like, okay, I'm finna go over there. So he goes to the left side. Y'all know the back left corner, right? Super dark, you can't be seen really. So he goes over there, they doing what they doing. Mind you, I'm sitting there like this when the movie starts like this. Not even giving Stank Breath no attention, bro. I'm dead seriously like this. I could feel the vibe. She's over there like, you know when girls trying to get your attention, she's over here looking at you. Like, we're this close. Like, if I would have turned, she would have kissed me on my lips, okay? This is when I started smelling something, right? I started smelling something, and I'm like, bro, what is that smell? I know it's either her hair stank, or it's her breath, or it's something else. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to mention. She's trying to have some small talk here and there, but I'm here and there, whatever, talking back. The whole movie, the whole time we're sitting there, her hand is gripping my crotch. I got my arm around her like this, and then she's leaning up, like her head's right here, and then her hand is like on my crotch. So you guys get the point. You guys can imagine what I'm talking about. Jamil comes over every now and then, like, bro, brother, what are you doing? Like, do something. So then I'm like, brother, let me talk to you outside right quick. So we walk outside the movie theater. He's like, brother, what are you doing? Like, kiss her. I'm like, but I don't know. So then the Snowflake comes out. She's like, what are you doing? You're scary. You need to do something. Like, you need to kiss her. She wants you bad. Like, boom, boom. I'm like, look, to be honest with you, like, I just met her. I'm not the type to kiss a girl right when I meet her or do none of that right when I meet her. Knowing I would if I really like her, but I was saying that just so I wouldn't be mean. I wasn't really feeling her. Plus, something was stinking. I know what it was. I wasn't trying to find out. I was like, look, bro, like, I don't know. I just met her, like, maybe on the second time we date or something like that. I'll kiss her or something like that. I'm not the type to just kiss a random female. Still to this day, if you're not cute and you random, I'm not kissing you, period. Okay. And Itty Bitty came out. I was like, what are you doing? Like, what you know with my bro? Like, all that type of stuff. Knowing dang well I wanted her. So I wasn't trying to say that for real, but I was asking, like, why she wasn't with my bro like that. Because mind you, when we was in the movie theater, my bro kept looking up at me and looking over at Jamil like he was not jealous, but he was like, Like, damn, I want that too. So he was throwing popcorn at us, trying to, you know what I'm saying, interrupt whatever we was doing, which I was happy.
Because I was not trying to be intimate with this girl.
Itty Bitty comes out and I ask her like, why boom boom, why she not talking to him? She's like, you know what I'm saying, because I got a boyfriend, whoop de whoop, and I just don't really want to talk to him like that. I'm not interested. So I was like, okay, if it was Jamil or me instead of him, would you be sitting next to us kissing us or whatever? And she did not say nothing. So I was like, okay, that just says everything, right? She walks to the bathroom and me and Jamil still talking or whatever, and then Stank breath comes out. She's like, what are you guys doing? I'm like, nah, we're just talking for a minute. Go back in. I'm finna come back in a minute. She's like, all right. She walked back in kind of mad. I was like, brother, I'm not trying to kiss her. He was like, brother, just kiss her one time. Show her you like her or whatever, brother. Just do it, bro. He was like, bro, do whatever, bro. Just do it. I walked back in there with the mindset of, okay, I'm finna kiss her. We finna do whatever. Whatever it leads to, we just finna do it. That's what I had the mindset of. So I walked back in there and her mood kind of changed back to cool. She was like, oh, what was y'all talking about? I was like, oh, I told her straight up. Don't get up. You know, I told her straight up. I was like, they was telling me you wanted me to kiss you and stuff like that, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm not trying to kiss you right now because we just met. Best of long story short, bro, we in there just chilling. She's not doing nothing else but grabbing my crotch and just doing whatever. So movie ends. Snowflake was like, oh, y'all do something? She was like, no. And I looked at her, I was like, nah. She was like, okay, maybe next time. So we walk outside the movies, bro, and I end up getting her number and they left. So as we're waiting there for Uber to go home, we get a text from them saying, we got house to the neck, come over.